People don't make an M, that money don't make you real. Even the real hate, yeah.
So as you guys can tell by the title, this is gonna be, I'm basically gonna give y'all inside scoop of being a sales associate at a beauty supply store. So you know how everybody wanna be a sales associate at a beauty supply store, everybody wanna be working at a beauty supply store, yeah. That's supposed to be like the new thing. Y'all, it's really not. And I'm about to tell y'all why. So let's get right into this YouTube video. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna get some backstories. We got some, you know, little history. I used to work at this one beauty supply store, and it was pretty much black owned. That was the first one I worked at. And then I worked at another one, and that one was Korean owned. And then they had like a whole rack of different properties or whatever. And so I ended up working at one, then I worked at another one, but of course it was still like ran by them, so it was still Korean owned. So basically the first one, I worked at this, and I was happy because it was basically my first job for real. And so I was real happy because it was black owned, and I was basically on like a black owned street. And so it was cool. Not really. I probably was a problem with this one, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Basically, like, I would always be late and stuff, but I wouldn't be OC late. But I would be late, basically, and it made no sense. I lived like right up the street from me, so it was like, why the heck are you always late? But I wasn't late all the time, y'all. I wasn't late all the time. So basically, what ended up happening was they wasn't paying me minimum wage, and so I let them know, and I was like, you know, y'all not paying me minimum wage. I'm supposed to be getting paid this much, and it was like, no, you're not. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, cool. So mind y'all, this is like, I'm just going off of my brain, like what I think, and then I ended up looking it up, and it ended up confirming it, but it was weird. Basically, PG and Maryland is different. And so PG gets paid more than Maryland. And so they was going off Maryland instead of PG's. So because of that, they ended up paying me basically under minimum wage. So then I ended up telling them whatever, and then they ended up fixing it. I ended up getting my money, but when I got my money, I was going to school. It wasn't my fault. Y'all should have been on that. That wasn't my fault. That was not my responsibility. Anyway, so that happened, and then they was like, basically, like, I'll have a spot when I come back. So I came back, and basically it was just like, oh, the girl was cool. I like the girl. The girl was cool. It was the rest of them. The girl, basically, she had told me that she would have to ask this dude, which is basically her brother or whatever, if he had hours for me. So I guess she asked him, and he never got back, or basically they had no hours for me because basically they fired me in a way. They didn't fire me, but they fired me. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're not gonna give me no hours, you basically fire me. But yeah, but working there, okay, and let me tell you about working there. So working there, it was pretty cool. The place is very small, so you get irritated like quick. Like when I first started, I was cool probably like the first week or two. As time went on, I was just like, I don't want to be here no more. Like I would get headaches, y'all. Like I think it's because it was very small. Like it was so small, and all you did was smell smells, and it was just like too much. And then when you went on your break, it was like it was barely a break because it was like you won't go to the break room. They didn't have really a break room. Like they had a break back place. So basically, they had the whole store, and then in the back was the break room, but really it was no break room because it had hair everywhere, like hair, like packs of hair hanging up and everything, and then it was like this much space for you to sit down and eat, but like it was no space. It was no space. It was just more. It was just more. Just like we're just like like. What is going on? And you already know you're not even supposed to be having a break room without the little paper saying, and the rules and all that stuff. That stuff is supposed to be posted in the break room. There was no break room, so it wasn't posted. And it was just like, it was just too much. It was ghetto. It wasn't ghetto, y'all. I forgot this ghetto. But it wasn't ghetto. It was just, it was too small. They basically should have expanded, but it was hard because it's like, how y'all gonna expand when the Koreans are charging us like $2, $3 for, let's say, lip gloss. I'm just saying lip gloss, for lip gloss, and y'all charging, the black people charging us $200. You know what I mean? But that's really how they would do it. So basically, they would sell it to them for, basically, they would buy from the Koreans, and they would sell it to them for like, maybe they'll tax the mess out of them. So y'all have to remember, when we be saying like black-owned places are more expensive than others, it's because literally we have to be, because they were charging them more when they would give it to their own people for less. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the other beauty spots was nearby was making bank because they was able to get us, because you know we gonna go to the store that's cheaper, duh. While the black-owned people are basically struggling. But that's the thing too. It wasn't even black-owned, y'all. I know I can say black-owned. I'm probably about to make somebody feel type of way, but it's like it wasn't black owned. They're African, so technically it's like African owned. But you know how they like to say like we're all the same or whatever. Black people come from Africa. But then some African people really tell you like y'all are not African, y'all are black. You know what I mean? So it all depends. But really, it was African owned. It wasn't black owned. But they would say they were black owned. So that's why I keep saying. But yeah, so they would basically pay them, and so we would have to pay more, and it was just a lot. And that's the whole reason why they would be paying, like they would charge people, they would charge the customers so much because they had no choice. But that was that. And then it was just working as like you get paid minimum wage, y'all. You get paid minimum wage, you get paid minimum wage, you get paid minimum freaking wage. And I don't know if it's because I was a part-timer getting paid minimum wage, but either way, minimum wage is not worth it because y'all, I'm telling y'all, like they want you on your feet 24/7. Both places, the Koreans was pushed it even more, y'all. Basically, it's like they want you on your feet 24/7. And you have to always be stalking, and then you have to always be, you know, walking through, making sure the products is pushed up. And what else did we do? That's one thing that made me feel type of way, because it was like I'm black, and it's like y'all cutting y'all black on, you know what I mean? So it's like I would think you would at least make me feel some type of inclusion. Basically, they never had me on a cash register, ever. And it's like, why not? Why not put me on a cash register? What you think I'm gonna do? Steal? Why the heck would I steal for my job? I'm not that stupid, and plus I don't steal. Hold up, y'all, I can turn my earrings on. But yeah, they never had me on the cash register, and I really like feel some way, because they even had this new girl, like she started working after me, and they put her on the cash register, and I'm just like, why did they do that? And I'm like, maybe because she got more experience than me. But since I was like, you wouldn't know, because literally my resume has like all my stuff on it, and it shows that I have experience. So it was like, what's the reason for y'all putting her on and not me? So yeah, that was that. I just don't feel like we should be getting paid minimum wage working at a beauty supply store at all. Like at freaking all. Like at all. Like why are we getting paid minimum wage? To deal with angry customers, to stalk, to be on our feet 24/7. Y'all think it's like I may be like, Stephanie, you're being extra, you're being dramatic. It's not even, it's an easy job. It's not. It's really not an easy job, because if it was, I would still be working there. So now I'm done with the black, and I'm going to the other ones. So the ones showing by the Koreans, that was really some juice, y'all. Basically, it was horrible. I hated it. Like I didn't like working at the other one, but I hated working at the Korean one, because it's like you have to be on your feet 24/7, y'all. 24/7, 24. Even if it's like, if we want to sit on the floor and stalk, why can't we do that if it's on the floor? Like if it's on the bottom level, why y'all forcing us to stand up and stalk? Like, why? We don't want to bend over putting stuff up. Like, that doesn't make sense. It makes sense to sit down and just... But they didn't want us doing that. So, basically, we had to be on our feet 24/7. We signed a paper, y'all. Oh, my gosh. How was I going to bring that paper? Yeah, I don't know why I did it. I don't know where the paper, but we signed a paper basically saying that we wouldn't be on our phones. We were at work, and that we wouldn't have our phones at all. So, basically, we had to keep our phones in the back room. But mind y'all, they didn't have a back room either. They had like the last aisle as a back room, and it was like literally customers could come back and see us over there eating or see us doing whatever. It was just like, ew. Now they were ghetto. Now that was ghetto. What else? It's like they talk to you like any type of way, for real. Like they talk to you any type of way. I didn't like that. That was one of my main things. Cause I really felt like a slave working there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I felt like a slave working there. It was like I was a slave to these Koreans, and I'm just like, ew, why the heck does this happen? Like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. Y'all, it was bad, bro. Like, y'all might think like, Stephanie, you're being extra again, but I'm not. Like, literally, we had to be on our feet 24/7. We had to stalk. We were literally always stalking. And if we weren't stalking, we were freaking fixing everything, like pushing everything up. Or they would have us rearrange the store every day, bruh. Like they just wanted us to do stuff. So one day they'll be like, oh, well, we don't want this here. How about y'all move it over there? And then like when we was really like get in the store together. They had us move things like at least 100 times, move the same thing. It's like, how do y'all not know where y'all want this stuff to go? Like, we don't want to keep moving the same thing over and over again because y'all messed up. Y'all need to move it. And what else was it? That was mainly it. We always was stalking. We would always be cleaning. They will always find something for you to do. Always. You had no break. No break at all. You could go to the bathroom for like 2 seconds. Stephanie, don't call me. Do not call me. I'm busy. If you don't see me on the floor, then I am busy doing something else in the style. Like, I hated it. Oh my gosh, I hated it. Like, I hated it to a point where I was just like so sad. Like, I was so sad. Like, so sad. And I said, I'm never going back there ever again. Never going back. It's not a choice. It's not an option. I'm never going back. Ever. And I didn't go back. That's my dad's house on one way. I'm not whining. I'm just saying. Like, that's really how it was. It was bad. I hated it. And we got paid minimum wage there, bro. We got paid minimum wage there. And on top of that, like I told y'all, first of all, we got paid minimum wage, and they was working us, y'all. When I mean working us, y'all, we was working 40 hours a week. They was working ourselves. So it was like we getting paid minimum wage, then we working like it's a real job type thing. Cause it was my job. This wasn't part-time too, but they working us like we full-time. So we basically is full-time, getting paid part-time. Y'all, it was so, and it's like, okay, yay, got through the day, you come back tomorrow. It's like, gosh, it's like, dang, it's like, after a while, like, these days was just, I just lost track of what day was which, because it was like, I was just working, I was literally, and it's like the same routine. Get up, work, home, sleep. Get up, work, home, sleep. I know that's how it is when you're grown, I know, but I don't want my life to be like that. My life is not going to be like that. I don't want that. I don't like that. That doesn't make me want to live, you know? It's like, why am I living on earth to just get up, work, and go to sleep? I can't even do nothing with my money. What the heck am I doing with my money? I'm saving it for what? Nothing, because I don't have time to do anything. I'm always working. And so, yeah, I hated it, y'all. Like I said, get paid, y'all. Let me tell y'all how much I was getting paid exactly. So, I was getting paid $11.75. I was getting paid $11.75 for both jobs. Both of these to be used by myself. Either way, y'all, I'm telling y'all, you get paid minimum wage. So depending on your minimum wage, that's what you're getting paid. So I was getting paid $11.75 to work 40 hours a week. And it was like literally my feet would start to hurt, y'all. It was like so exciting. And you had to also deal with customers and their little attitudes, and they thinking that they can talk to you any type of way because you work here. You chose to work here. No. Like this one old lady, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get out Storytime.
Like this one old lady, y'all. Mind you, I love my elders. I'm always sweet to my elders, you know, yeah. So this one old lady up in there to be like, oh, do you know where the little combs are? I said yeah, so I took her to it, and I was like, okay, and then I got it because she was like, she didn't know. So I got it, and she was walking too slow. So I got it for her, and I came to her, I was like, hey, this is the comb. And then she was like, oh, can you show me where it's at? I said, just bring it to me. Like, I may want a different one. I said, walked over there, right there. And I walked away. And I guess she looked at me, giving me an attitude, and she was like, what did you say? And I was like, I didn't say anything. And then I thought she was like, oh yeah, you better than have. I didn't say it.
It's like, no. That's all I wanted to say. I was just like, don't do me. Do not, because I will beat up you, your daughter, and your niece. Don't play with me. But yeah, y'all, it was like, but working there was cool. The part cool was the customers. Like, I didn't mind. We didn't really have a lot of bad customers. And then it's like, when it came to stealing too, y'all, they wanted y'all to basically, like, they wanted us to basically stalk y'all. Like, if y'all was walking somewhere, they wanted us to basically, like, walk behind. They wanted us to stalk y'all. They wanted us to stalk y'all, stay on y'all, watch y'all, all that stuff. And I didn't like that either. I was just like, I'm not about to follow y'all around the store. Both of the stores did. Mind you, my area is predominantly black. We got black people and a
Hispanic.
it's predominantly black. So it's like you wouldn't expect your people to be like, you know, watching it, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, come on now, like I just feel like after a while, it's like if you gonna steal, you gonna steal. Like you can't prevent people from stealing. If they really want to steal, they good at that stuff, they gonna steal regardless. And I'd be damned if I'm chasing after somebody who's trying to steal. That's not my job. That's not my job. I'm not security. So that was another thing that I didn't like. I don't know how they were really have watchers, and the main people that was watching was black people. Like, we had a few white people come in here and there barely, and even when they came in, they wasn't watching them, bro. Like they were not watching them. It was mainly us. But also, you know, we're the ones who go in there. We're the ones who continue to buy stuff from them, basically supporting them. So it's like we can't really complain. But yeah, y'all. I was just gonna say, I'm not going back to working at no beauty supply stores. That was not for me. I didn't like it. I just didn't like how they were treating me. They treated me like dog dookie. And then the customers weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. Like, they wasn't as bad as you would think they would be. Especially my area. You know where I live, like, you're like, you would think they would be a little bad. But they really wasn't that bad. And then the ones who were bad, they weren't bad. Their problem would probably be like stealing. Like, they be trying to steal. And it's like, you know, but yeah, it wasn't really, it was cool. It was just authoritative. They just was treating me like, I didn't like it. I definitely didn't like I said. It's like, y'all got the nerve to want us to have clear bags. Y'all, they wanted us to have clear bags. Clear bags. For what? My other store, basically, like, you know, like I said, they didn't have me working on the cash register, and I was just like, why not? Like, but the Koreans did. The other store, they did. So it was like, and y'all know they don't trust us, bruh. I'm gonna start saying Koreans, even though I don't think it's a big deal, but I don't know, some of y'all may be a little sensitive. So I'm gonna say store B because that's my second, you know, job, whatever. So, but store B was like, they didn't care. Like, they didn't mind us being on a cash register. We just couldn't do sales. But other than that, they wouldn't mind being on a cash register. So I'm just like, but anyways, that was it, basically being a store associate. It was cool. It's cool and all, y'all. I just don't think the pay is it. If it gets like 15, 16, I'll be right back in there. But until then, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm not doing it. So y'all, hope y'all like this freaking YouTube video. Hope y'all like this video. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, comment down below what type of other videos y'all want to see more of. Also, if y'all want me to talk more, like I said, let me know. Or talk less, let me know. I love to talk, so I just be talking. So just let me know what y'all don't want to hear and doing here. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys love this video. Stay tuned for more. I love you guys. Peace out.
Don't make a M, that money don't make you real. Even the real hate, yeah, the real.